All right, boys and girls, today we're gonna draw a delicious treat, an ice cream cone. I have to admit that ice cream has to be my favorite food of all time. I absolutely love it. I wonder what flavors you guys like. Mine is mint chocolate chip. So you might see that on my finished ice cream cone. So let's draw one together. Here we go. I like my paper to be portrait style, so tall like a portrait. You can use a blank paper if you're running out, or you can use your sketchbook if you still have room. And you're gonna start with a pencil. Even though I'm using a marker, you guys are still gonna use pencil, just so you can see, or just so if you make a mistake, you can erase it. So let's draw our ice cream scoop. Now, of course, if you wanna make more than one, I'm not gonna stop you, but I'm gonna make one big ice cream cone. So here we go. So near the top, I'm gonna draw a big curved line, looks like a rainbow. So I'm gonna take my pencil and draw a nice big curved line, just like that. So that's gonna be the top of my ice cream. Now I'm gonna draw the bottom of my ice cream, and we're gonna use the letter C to make the bottom of our ice cream. So when the scoop gathers all that ice cream, it makes like a little cloud at the bottom. So we're gonna draw that. So I start with the letter C. What sound does the letter C make? K, k, k. Very good. And I'm gonna draw a whole bunch more C's, and I just keep going around and around, making like a big cloud for my ice cream cone. So right now, it looks like a rainbow on a cloud, not an ice cream cone, but it will, I promise. Now I'm gonna take my marker or pencil, and I'm gonna go right down the middle and find the bottom, and I'm gonna mark the bottom with a tiny little dot. And then I'm gonna take my edge of my ice cream scoop, and I'm gonna draw a diagonal line to it. So 1 and 2. So now it looks like an ice cream cone, and now we just have to add some details. So these are optional. You don't have to draw them if you don't want to, but I'm gonna draw the little ridges on my ice cream cone. So I start with some more diagonal lines, and I evenly space them apart, just like stripes, just like I'm doing stripes. So they're at a diagonal, and I go all the way down the cone. Then I'm gonna go the opposite direction, and I'm gonna make some more lines. Doesn't have to be perfect, don't worry. So they kind of cross each other like X's. Okay. Just a few more details, and then we get to add color. So I'm gonna add a few more little W's to my ice cream cloud, just to give it a few more details. Oh my gosh, looking so delicious. And because our ice cream cone gets shiny because it starts to melt, we're gonna add a highlight. So I like to add mine on the left side. So I'm gonna follow the curve of the ice cream cone, and then I'm gonna go in and follow the curve a second time. So I'm making like a little jelly bean. And then right below my jelly bean, I like to add a little circle, just like that. And now the fun part, the decorating. Do I want it to be rainbow ice cream? What flavor? Chocolate, vanilla, watermelon? I told you before that I love mint chocolate chip. So I'm gonna go ahead and draw my little mint pieces. And you can add lots of colors if you want to, if you love sprinkles. You can have chocolate dripping down or caramel. And then the fun part is the coloring. So I'll let you guys color with whatever you have. I'm gonna use markers today, but if you have crayons, you can use those. So I'm gonna get out my colors, and I'm gonna have some fun. So I'll see you when it's all colored in. there's my ice cream cone. You know, I couldn't resist adding a pattern around it. It looks so yummy. I want to take a bite. All right, friends, I hope you had good fun. See you later.